There's going to be some nice things to look at today. Plus, there's a lot to ponder. How about these markets? Pull up a hot cup if you got one. And let's get this show started, shall we? Yes, eh?
Warning! Warning, warning! This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I'm just advising you to think. Think. Let's all think.
Welcome back to the Thousandaire Radio channel. All that stacking without all that shilling. Littlefoot Stacker takes the first again. Look for his comments below. Click on him and check out his channel. Welcome back, friendo. So good to see you again. Today is Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. And there's a lot of winning going on, but that does not mean we can relax our brains. Up markets are not stress-free, but they do feel pretty good, don't they? Seeing numbers go up is intoxicating. And being intoxicated is no way to fly this ship. Oh, so I just added a Mercury dime to my last two purchases. So this is 61 here. I'll put these with the other 2039, and I'll have a jar with 2,100 Mercury dimes. I'm gonna need a bigger jar or another jar, or maybe both. Friendly reminder, friendo, hit some buttons and let's expand this wealthy community of ours. I say it every day because we gotta hit the buttons every day. It takes daily vigilance. I'll do my part, I'll make the videos, and I won't take sponsorships from bullion dealers or mining companies, cause that's annoying. All right, so I'll conduct my business out loud and put it on the internet for everyone to see. Why not? You can listen in, and why not chime in? I'm no guru, and I don't operate 100% mistake-free by any means. Nothing comes to my head right away, but I'm sure I've made some mistakes. In fact, I got some things today that I'm going to tell you that are probably mistakes. Oh, if you don't already know, this is a 1/4 ounce platinum. A 1/4 ounce platinum eagle. If you haven't been following, I've been rolling over the yellow into the whites. And don't misunderstand me, in case you didn't pay attention to the catchy words of that intro song. None of this is like advice for you. Maybe following me, doing what I'm doing, it could be a big mistake. I like what I'm doing, and I think I'm going to do very well. Not to say that I'm not also incorporating hunches and gut feelings. And maybe just a tad of superstition. Have you ever noticed all gamblers are superstitious? I'm not saying what I believe I'm doing is gambling. I believe it's managing risk. But risk is present, and it's really present everywhere. You could argue everything's a gamble just because there's some risk. But it's all about how you manage the risk, the probabilities, and which portion of your wealth you use, how much you wager. Using the word wager doesn't sound good. That sounds like gambling. I recently spent some time with my parents, and I wish it was under better circumstances, but it turned out to be a good time nonetheless. We stopped by a coin shop. I picked up this souvenir. I wanted an eagle that I could recognize as a reminder of that fine day and other things. How about that toning, eh? I think it's a beaut. I also think I paid too much for it then, but the price has gone up since. I just paid spot for it, I believe. Maybe spot plus $1. All right, let's talk turkey. And I'm going to be genuine because I'm not sponsored by Thanksgiving. That doesn't mean I'm right either, but these are my genuine opinions, unswayed. You might like them, you might not like them. By any means, though, let me know what you think in the comments below. I don't care if you agree with me. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. I'm assuming everyone's an adult here. And I think if we keep the dialogue open, we'll have a much better chance of navigating these markets together. We got the Thousandaire think tank. And if you think about that, that's amazing. And I mean that. If we actually try to think, we can figure things out. That's why I don't want any biased sponsorships around here because, I mean, they have invested interest to stay bullish. I'm not saying being bullish right now is wrong either. In fact, I'm bullish. So here's how I feel about the metals and the prices today. I see gold is $4,060 per troy ounce today. We're over the 4,000. And I'm bullish on gold. But I shed some recently, and I still don't regret it. There, I said it. 2/3 of my oro is gone, baby, gone. I'm aware that this may be disappointing to you, but let me explain what I'm doing. You see, I really needed a fine leather couch and chair for my studio here. I wish I was joking, but yeah, I just spent like $5K. And I'm sorry, but I also do not wish I was joking. I can't wait till it gets here. It's like I've said before. I'm human, and if I gotta spend time in this studio well, I got to be comfortable, all right? I earned it, plus 0% financing. All right, so out of silver, gold, platinum, and palladium, me, personally, at this point, from now, I'm less bullish on gold out of all of them. I believe gold will continue to rise. I just don't think it's going to rise really, really fast. Or as fast as the white metals. Silver, platinum, palladium. And when I look at the prices of the metals today and the rates of change, they're all up, but the white metals are up significantly more than gold percentage-wise. I'm looking right now, I see silver's at about $50. Maybe it went over 50 today, I don't know. Probably did. I imagine some people will sell near such a round number, but I'm thinking we're gonna breeze through the 50. My target's been $60, and I think that's a fair conservative estimate. And frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if it went up further than that. I see platinum is $1,682. I'm doing pretty well there. So far, so good. I know this will catch some flack, but if you don't remember, I bought an option for all of the metals pretty much except for gold. Silver, platinum, palladium, all are up significantly. And I'm still not selling. They expire December 19th. And please, don't mistake my demeanor. I want my gold back, all right? I want my centenarios back, and I want to continue to fill a role. I feel like Mel Gibson in Payback. I don't want those centenarios gone. I want them back here in the tube. But when I have an asset that doubles in a year, it raises an eyebrow. I got to balance my portfolio, like it or not, because I don't go off emotion. At least I strive not to. Let's see, palladium. $1,473 an ounce. I got one on the way from eBay, and it's looking like by the time it arrives, I'll be up. I paid $14.50 basically plus $20 shipping, so $14.70, and it's $14.73 right now. As soon as I open it, it's going on to Sigma. There's a time period in which I can return it if there's anything fishy. Looks legit though. Seller has lots of sales and a high percentage of good feedback. Have I ever sold platinum or palladium to an LCS or anyone? No. So there is that. But at least I have a YouTube channel, so even if I try and fail and there's a lesson to be learned, somebody can get something from it, right? At the very least, if it turns out not to be a mistake, well, then maybe you won't make the same mistake. There's value in that. And if for some reason on your own you decide to aim your sails in the same direction as mine because you think what I'm doing makes sense to you, well, then maybe there's value in that as well. And if you think what I'm doing is really, really not smart, leave a comment below and maybe I'll listen to you and maybe you're right and maybe there will be big value in that also. If you're new here, you should know I have a crap job. I don't make lots of money and I have a very low education. So lots of grains of salt, all right? I'm no authority. I'm just stacking along with you. I'm a stack adjacent. A friendo. It's nice to know others with common interest, am I right? If I'm right and you like how I think out loud, then by all means, subscribe and stick around. Maybe even comment new guy in the comments below. Make your presence known to us. The Thousandaire culture is an excellent one. This wealthy community, these are good people. Typically with big, beautiful piles of precious metal. And if that's what you're doing, I'm sure everyone will find that refreshing, because I'm sure if you're like me, you don't stumble upon many others in your daily life that do the same thing. To me, it seems like most like to squander, and I'm pretty sure the statistics back that up as well. Friendo, thank you for your support. I will do my best not to let you down. Oh, and I'm going to add something too. I haven't said this in a while. Look, I'm just some guy with an iPhone 11, all right? You can do this. If you're not creating content and you'd like to, just download a video editing app and get started. And remember, it's a work in progress. Don't try to be some perfectionist, okay? YouTube account, phone, let's go. You can do it. And since most of us like to stay anonymous, I mean, you can even give yourself a cool code name. You could become a financial superhero. Or like me, you could be a financial villain. You didn't know I was a villain? I'm kidding. I'm not a villain. All right, I got to run some errands. I got to get out of here. I got to do some things. YouTube's not paying me that much. So, on the back burner you go, friendo, till tomorrow, or hasta mañana. Just end it. That's it. That is it. Thousandaire Radio, wicked shout. Join the pen pals. You can now write me at The Thousandaire Collector, 1700 Sullivan Trail, Suite 7, Box 111, Easton, Pennsylvania, 18040. Don't forget to include your info so I can put you on my mailing list. Day 3 of carnivore. I don't have any cravings. I'm not really that hungry. I'm feeling pretty good. And day 4. Once you make it to day 4, things start to really get great. I don't have a timeline in mind how long I'm going to do this. I might just do it like 4 days a week. Maybe I'll just add some cruciferous greens and some low glycemic vegetables. Perhaps I'll eat in time windows, kind of, intermittent fasting. I was doing that 18,000 steps a day, and I was just eating like gas station sandwiches and stuff. I really screwed myself over doing that. So I got some double-digit pounds to drop. It'll be easy.